Shall we start or wait for few friends?
Ma'am, we can start. Others will join.
Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are going to perform the experiment number two in advanced DevOps. So this is the title of your project of your experiment or application. So title is to build your application using AWS code build and deploy on S3 or SEBS using AWS code pipeline. Deploy the sample application on EC2 instance using AWS code deploy. Okay, so in this tutorial, what you will come to know is how to release the or how to create the automated software release a pipeline that deploys a live sample application. Okay, we'll fork one repository from the GitHub account. Okay, and then we'll see how uh, how to change the software, how to change the application. Okay, without concerning your developers. Automatically, how we can do that. Okay, so for that we require two things. First one, in one tab, open the AWS account, and in second tab, please open GitHub account. So this is the first step. Then we'll go to the next one. Just let me know once you have opened the AWS account and the GitHub account. Or anyone can simply type yes in the chat box so that I'll go to the next slide. AWS Management Console, yes. See, the last time we saw one, we have launched one environment that is cloud in all services, right? So please open AWS Management Console. In that, click on the all services, whereas in first section, that is in the compute section, you will see there is one term called as the elastic beanstalk. So please click on that. Done. In AWS Management Console, see all services will be, the option is there. Click on the all services. You will see the list of services. Among that, in the compute section, please click on the elastic beanstalk. Just let me know once you're finished on. Yes or no? I can't see any response from the screen. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now next one. Click on the environment.
Can you repeat once, please?
Okay, okay. See here in all services, click on the elastic beanstalk. Then you will get a screen or you will get a page where you have to click on the create environment. After clicking on the create environment, you will get this page. Are you getting this page after clicking on the create environment?
Ma'am, it's showing create application, not environment.
Ah, okay, then click on the create application.
Yes, ma'am, got this screen.
This page, okay. Now here what they will ask, They will first ask you for the name, application name. Okay, see here, take a few minutes and read these two lines also. If you want to see what is there in the web app, you can also click on the learn more. Okay, later you can see by clicking on the learn more. Right now, just see what they say, that create a new application and environment with the sample application or your own code. Right now, we don't have any code. Okay, so we are taking the help of sample application. Now, what they will do when we create the environment, what is the use of that? See here, second line. By creating an environment, you allow Amazon Elastic Beanstalk to manage the Amazon Web Service resources and permission on your behalf. Okay, so this is the next task. Okay, so for that, first one, application name, give name as AWS Web App. Right now, try to keep the same name. Later, for practice, you can change the application name. I'll type the name in the chat box. It is AWS Web App. Don't give any space. Done? Yes or no? Yes. Okay.
Yes, Monica.
Now just scroll down. Here you will see a platform is there. Okay. You will get an option called as a platform. Please click on this arrow button and select the PHP platform. Click on the arrow button. Select the PHP platform. Now in second one, application code is there. Click on the sample application. Once you're finished with this thing, please take a screenshot for this application name and highlight your application name, and second one, platform and application code. Before creating an application, please take a screenshot of it. Yeah, you have to take a SS. Yeah. Just let me know once you're done with taking the screenshot, and save it in the folder. Give folder name as experiment 2, and then save it in the sequence wise, like capture 1 or experiment 2, something like that. Application name, this one, and platform and application code. So just simply highlight the platforms also. Just let me know once you have finished this. Done? And wait. Okay. Those who have finished, you can click on the create application. We'll wait for your other friends also. For those who have finished with filling the respective fields, please click on the create application. Done? Done with creating the application? You will get this screen, creating AWS, that is your name, dash env. Env stand for environment. So are you getting this screen? This one? Yes or no? It shows that they are creating the environment for you. Now you have to wait for few minutes. Don't do anything. Let it, yeah, let it be complete, because after this you should get this one, this screen. your name, and this is the environment. Yeah, I'm waiting only. It depends on the internet speed also. I'm just saying that after that, this screen should be visible on your respective desktop. Okay. Yeah, it's taking time. Yes. It will take some time. It depends on the internet connection speed. Once you are finished, just let me know whether you are getting this screen or not. Are you getting this screen? This one, the one which is there in the slide. Oh, Shubham, it's no. Okay. It's taking time. Yeah, it will take time. No, the one who have asked, no, we need to take a screenshot. If you are getting this screen, then please take a screenshot of it. Yes, are you getting this screen, or is it still taking time?
It's taking time.
Okay, it's taking time. Okay, so just let me know.
Yes, ma'am. It's done on that.
It's done. Okay. Those who are getting this screen, this one, please take a screenshot of it and highlight your application name. See here you will see application name and ENV. ENV stand for environment. It shows that your environment has created with this application name. Okay, and health is okay, and then platform is PHP, running version, sample application. Done. Okay, good, very good. So please take a screenshot of it and save it in your respective folder. Now simply scroll down. So you will see the recent events. Are you getting this one? Recent events. Are you getting this one in recent event? If you see, there are total five total events which has done in your Elastic Beanstalk. Okay. So just see, this is what one they have done is they have added instance to your environment. Then they have environment health has transitioned from pending to okay. Then they have successfully launched environment, and this is your environment name. Then this is the application that is available on here. Instance deployment completed successfully. So are you getting these events on your screen? Just simply scroll down. Yes. Okay. So please take a screenshot of these recent events and highlight this detail part. So for see why I'm saying you to highlight the part, so that in practical, it will help you. If external ask you like show me the environment, elastic environment that you have created in your practicals. Okay, which instance or which events have added into the environment. So here you can say that these are the events which have added into my environment when I created the elastic beanstalk. Okay, done. So two screenshots here. First one is AWS environment application name. It shows that your environment created, and that scroll down in recent events. So take a screenshot of it. Okay. Now I'll go to the next slide. Now here, please open your GitHub account, and I'll give you the link. Just wait a minute. I'll copy that link into your chat box. Please uh, click on that link. Open the GitHub account. Let me copy this link for you. Just wait a minute. Yes, yes. Just wait a minute. Let me paste it in your chat box. Open your GitHub account. In that, copy. Okay, can you just search AWS dash code pipeline dash S3? This one. Open your GitHub account and please search this one, AWS dash code pipeline dash S3 dash AWS dash code deploy underscore Linux. You should get this screen like this.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Got it? Are you getting this screen, this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about the others? So simply type this one, AWS code pipeline S3 code deploy Linux in the search box and open that respective file. Okay. Now here you will see on the right hand side there is one button called as a fork. So please click on it. Click on the fork button and take a screenshot of this GitHub account. This one. And highlight the fork button.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, do you have a PDF of the steps that you have told right now?
So this the slides I'm showing you, that is the steps only. Which one you
Ma'am,
want? Which steps you want?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I actually created my AWS account right now because I was having some transaction issues. So I did it with my mom's card.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
so I'm 20 minutes behind.
Um. Okay. Okay. Just fine. Can you just wait a minute? Huh? Okay. So click on the all service. First, go to AWS Management Console. Yeah, those who have missed the steps will again repeat all the steps. Okay. Just check. Click on the
Yes, ma'am.
AWS
I'm on
Management
my management
Console.
console.
Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm on my management console.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, I'm on my management console. There is a called
Okay.
build a
Now
solution.
here, click on the all services.
Yes.
There is Elastic Beanstalk. So click on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Done.
It's loading.
Then
Yes, ma'am.
click on the create application.
Yes.
After that, you should get this screen, this one.
Yeah, yeah.
So please give application name as AWS Web App.
AWS
AWS Web App.
web
Please
app.
take a screenshot of it. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Now next one, just scroll down. You will see there is two options. One is a platform and another one is a application code. So in the
Yes.
platform, please select PHP.
PHP.
Then the other remaining two will come by default.
Yes,
And
yes.
then in application code, please click on the sample application.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Done?
Yes. Should I take
Yeah,
screenshot of
yeah,
this
yeah.
too?
Yeah, please take a screenshot of it. After that, click on the create application.
1 second, ma'am.
Done?
Um, yes, yes.
Then next one, this screen will come. It shows that they are creating the environment. That is, this is your application name. ENV stand for environment. Now this will take few minutes. Now it depends on the internet speed also.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
after that, you should get this screen, this one,
Okay.
AWS Web App. This one you should get this screen.
Yes, yes.
Are you getting this screen?
No, it's on creating app.
Yeah, it's on creating.
AWS web.
Yeah, see this screen. So this is the first part, and if you scroll down that screen, you will see the recent events also. These two sections are there on the first page only. Okay, on the same page. Sorry.
Okay. I just had to scroll down.
Yeah, yeah. Just have to scroll down and please take a screenshot of it. That's it.
The whole page or the starting one that
The
you're
whole
showing
page.
right now?
The whole page. This one AWS environment and recent. I divided the page into two parts.
Okay.
Yeah. So if possible, you can take a whole screenshot of it. There is no worries. Just simply don't forget to highlight your application name. Okay.
Okay.
And here details. That's it. So in meantime, please open GitHub account
Yeah, ma'am. It's
here.
already open.
Okay. Now in the search, please search this one AWS code pipeline dash S3 dash AWS code deploy underscore Linux. Search for
Yes,
this one
ma'am.
in your search box. You should get this one AWS sample. Are you getting this screen?
1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see on the right hand side there is one button called as a fork.
Uh, I couldn't find any repositories. Sure.
This one,
AWS hyphen code pipeline hyphen S3 code deploy
S3,
and Linux.
code deploy, Linux. See here.
I can't find any.
Still not getting it?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, can you share the link?
Yeah, wait. Actually, I was trying, but my laptop is getting hanged. Just hold on. Okay. Yeah, one of your friends just shared the link. Thank you so much. Then I'm also sharing the link. Thank you, Chris.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on that page.
Now click on the fork button and please take a screenshot of this whole GitHub account. Done?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go to the next slide. Now please open new tab, okay, and in that type AWS code pipeline.
Should I click on that scripts
Which
that
one?
added AWS pipeline sample?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. And after that, new tab.
See, click on the new tab. See here. Wait a minute. Search AWS code pipeline and open it.
Yes.
Open in a new tab, okay? Because we have already created the environment in the first one, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm on the page.
Yeah. Done?
Yes. Yes. Should I get started with AWS code pipeline?
Yeah. So now you are on the same page. So we'll go to the next one. So please click on the create one. Create a pipeline, or choose pipeline, something like that. After that, you should get this screen. Are you getting this one after
Yes.
creating,
Yes. I have
clicking on
created
the create?
pipeline.
Okay, what about the others? Other students? Yes? Okay.
Ma'am,
See, so
can you
now,
repeat?
sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Kindly repeat for the create pipeline.
Ma'am,
Okay,
repeat.
okay. Okay, I'll repeat it. Wait a minute. Click on the in new tab. Open your account, AWS account, which is already logged in, right? In that, search AWS code pipeline. In the search box, search AWS code pipeline. Then click on it and click on the create or open button. I think create button will be there. Yeah. After clicking on the create button, you should get this screen where they will ask you for the source stage, build stage, pipeline settings like that. So are you getting this screen? Just let me know. Yes? Okay. Now here, see pipeline name, see the instructions, enter the pipeline name, and the next line is very important. What they say that you cannot edit the pipeline name after it is created. Okay, I have created with this name, but since they are saying some, restrictions are there, okay, while writing the pipeline name, so that's why I simply put the D capital and P as a capital. So demo pipeline. So please give a pipeline name as a demo
Excuse me,
pipeline.
ma'am.
Sorry.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम
हाँ.
मैम मैं ट्राई कर रहा था AWS अकाउंट बनाने का 2 दिन से, पर वो क्रेडिट कार्ड से पैसा तो कट जा रहा है, पर वो अकाउंट बन नहीं रहा है मैम.
कितने पैसे कट हुए?
मैम अभी तक तो हो चुके 2-2 रुपए करके 4 बार हो चुके मैम।
हाँ 2 बट एक भी अकाउंट नहीं ओपन, मतलब ओपन ही
नहीं
नहीं हुआ,
नहीं
आपका वेरिफिकेशन मेल भी नहीं आया।
नहीं मैम, ये बता रहा है कि द पेमेंट मेथड कैन नॉट बी वेरीफाइड, कंसिडर यूजिंग ए डिफरेंट पेमेंट मेथड बार बार।
Okay. So
हाँ मैम।
I'll check this error after this practical. Okay.
ओके मैम।
आपके पास स्क्रीनशॉट रहेगा, so can you please send me that screenshot on WhatsApp so that I'll ask my other colleague also.
ओके मैम, ठीक है मैम, भेजा। ओके मैम।
Okay, thank you. So please enter pipeline name demo pipeline. In service role, click on the new service and your role name here. It will create it automatically. So are you getting this screen? Please click on the allow AWS code pipeline. Done. Screenshot. Yes, you have to take a screenshot and simply highlight your pipeline name. Role name, pipeline name, highlight the important points that you want to highlight. Yeah, role name also. Okay. Role name it is empty. No, it should not be empty. Click on the new service role. It should come automatically here. Are you guys getting role name as a empty?
No, ma'am. No.
No? Shubham, please type demo D capital P capital and then C, because it should come automatically along with the pipeline name. Click on the new service role and then click on role name should come. Yes, other students, are you getting the role name automatically, right?
Yes.
Okay. So please take a screenshot of it, highlight the part, this one. Now click on the next one. You will go to the next step, that is add source stage. So are you getting this one, add source stage?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now here, select the GitHub version 2. There are actually 3 versions are there. GitHub version 1 is not working properly. So that's why we selected the GitHub version 2. So please click GitHub version 2. Then next one, here they will ask for the connections. Okay.
Ma'am, Shubham Palav is not getting role name.
Not getting. Shubham, do one thing. Just go back again. See here. Again, type demo pipeline or simply type any name which consists the capital letter, or refresh the page. Try to refresh the page and please see once again. Just check. Now come. Okay, now it's very good. So please take a screenshot of it and highlight the respective name. Okay, and click on the next one so that you will go to the next, that is add source stage. Here source provider. So we are connecting with the GitHub. That is why GitHub version 2 we have selected. Okay. Done. Now next one, here you can see we have already have account on the GitHub. Okay. So please click on the connect to GitHub, this button. Don't take a screenshot of this one. Please click on it, connect to GitHub. You will get this message, AWS connector for GitHub by Amazon Web. Or before that, I think they will ask you for the GitHub login and credential.
It's asking for connection name.
They will ask you
Yes,
for the
ma'am.
connection name now. Okay, so give your GitHub login name. See, mine is Saili Mani, the GitHub login name, this one. So see, open your GitHub account.
It's username or full name?
What is your username on the GitHub
Username,
account?
username.
Yeah,
Okay.
username. Open your GitHub account. Click on the profile. Under that, you will see get a message as sign in as something. Your name will be there. So simply copy that name in respective credential. Source name. What source name?
Ma'am, should we
Here
open
source
the
name. GitHub version 2. Here. GitHub version 2. And then click on the connect to GitHub account. See this one. After that, they will ask for your GitHub login credentials. I think username they will ask. Yeah.
I got this screen directly.
Huh?
I
Sorry.
got that screen directly on the screen.
This one. This one. Are you getting this screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So just wait a minute. What about the other students?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am. I've
yes,
clicked on
ma'am.
authorized AWS.
authorized now? Okay, very good. Now here, see, click on this authorized AWS connector for GitHub. After that, are you getting
Ma'am, we
this?
have to take,
No,
ma'am,
no,
SS.
no, don't take screenshot. Don't take screenshot. Because I tried taking screenshot, then वो मेरा tab miss हुआ. So don't take a screenshot of it. It's okay. After that, are you getting this screen or any previous screens are there?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. This screen only.
This screen only, no? So can you see your connection name? See, mine is Saliman is here and GitHub app, this one. So are you getting this one?
Yes, ma'am.
So now please take a screenshot of it and just simply highlight your name. Highlight name and GitHub app. And
Ma'am,
after
should
text,
we write that number?
don't write it now. Don't write the number. Are you not getting this number?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then click on the install new app here. This one.
Ma'am, it is saying to install a AWS connector for GitHub after click install.
Can you share your screen? I think I missed out some screenshot. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Anurag, can you share your screen?
Okay, ma'am, one second.
Because I remember I have clicked on the install new app and after that
I
the
shared my
number
screen.
click. Yeah, just wait a minute.
After I clicked on that install,
Now
beside
click on the install button.
ma'am, all repositories.
Yeah, all repository. Yes, this is there. Please enter password, confirm password. Now just wait. See now.
Yes. Should I click on connect, ma'am?
Yeah, wait a minute. Take a screenshot of it. Highlight the name, GitHub app, and then click on the connect one. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
See, please click on the install button and then just simply provide a respective password for it. Wait a minute. Let me share the screen. See here. Install a new app. Then click on the create all repositories are there. By default, the option will come. Then click on the continue next one. Then give your GitHub password and that's it. Then they will again take you to the same page with the respective number, that is GitHub number, GitHub app number, this one. So take a screenshot of it, connection name, highlight the GitHub app and connection name and click on the connect one. Just let me know once you have finished these steps.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Yes, what about the others? Wait, okay, fine.
Man, we have to directly connect.
Click on the connect button. But before that, take a screenshot of, because it is a proof that AWS
Yes,
is
ma'am.
connected to your
Done.
account, GitHub account. Okay. I'll go to the next slide. See here, you will, if you scroll down, you will get this message: connection ready to connect. Are you getting this one? And this is the
Yes,
connection
ma'am. Got it.
automatically. Okay. So now here repository name. So please click on this search box. You will see that this experiment 3 and experiment 2. I've already created a repository on the GitHub. We have already done that. Okay. While performing the DevOps lab. So here, see this one, AWS code pipeline. Before some time, we have just forked this repository. Okay. So please click on it. This one, repository name.
Hello, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, I'm not getting that option.
Which one?
AWS code play,
This one.
code pipeline. Yes, ma'am.
Have you forked the code pipeline properly?
I'm getting with my username.
Like this, no?
Yes, ma'am. But before that, my username is also there.
It's okay. See, mine also username is there. See, Siley Mane and this code pipeline.
Okay.
So it's okay. So those who are not getting it, please go to the respective GitHub account and respective repository and click on the fork button. Click on the fork button properly. So you should get it. FORK. Fork button. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. See here. This one, fork button. Here on the right hand side, top, fork button is there. Done?
Ma'am, I cannot see that AWS code pipeline in my repositories.
Can you refresh this page? This one. Refresh this page or open it once again and then click on the fork button because it should come. Now cannot fork because आपने पहले ही किया था fork. So just simply refresh this page, this one, and then click on the fork button, and then again come back to our AWS pipeline, and then see. Here it should come automatically.
Ma'am, should I refresh this page?
This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you have to again start the process. Like you have to repeat all the steps from the start to end like that. You better
Ma'am, because I'm not getting.
refresh the GitHub account or simply again close the GitHub account, open your GitHub account, and then type that AWS code pipeline one. The link which is there, I guess, yeah, it is there in the chat box. One of your friend have shared it. Please see. See, after clicking this one, just simply scroll down and branch name. In branch name, select the master branch name. Click on the start the pipeline and click on the code pipeline before. So are you getting this screen, this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So please take a screenshot of it. Highlight your repository name, branch name, this one, and then click on the next one.
Ma'am, I'm still not getting that option in my drop down.
Uh, Still not getting the option. Okay, so can you repeat the whole process once again? I think you know. You have to just create the pipeline and then GitHub account connection, this one. Simply refresh the AWS code pipeline account. Shivam is also not getting it. Okay. Can you just refresh the AWS pipeline, the page?
Yes, ma'am. I'm creating pipeline again.
So please do the steps. Yeah, in meanwhile, your friends Please help your respective friends also. Just check whether they have missed any point. Have you installed that app? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Install a new app. Have you created a new app?
Yes, I've got the code.
You got the code also. Should we click on next? You have to take a screenshot of it. Take a screenshot of it. Highlight your repository name, branch name, and this code pipeline default. And after that, click on the next button. And just wait for your friends. We'll see what they are, which error they are getting. Done? Yes, Rupesh and Shubham, are you getting the respective screen repository name?
1 minute, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting it right now.
Now you are getting it. What about Shubham?
Yes.
Please refresh the AWS and perform all the steps. Create the pipeline and everything. I will go to the next one.
Ma'am, what should we write in the branch name?
Yeah. Write master. See, branch name
Yes.
master. Click on the start pipeline on source code change. Then
Yes, that's
code
default.
pipeline. Yeah, it's by default. Then take a screenshot of it first. Highlight your repository name, branch name, and later click on the next one, next button.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Done? Okay. Now here, add build stage. This is the optional button. So please click on the skip build stage. Don't take a screenshot of it. Simply click on the skip build stage. Shubham now getting, okay, very good. Just wait a minute. See here in branch name, click master. Then these two options will come by default. Take a screenshot of it. Click on the next one. After that, skip the build stage. No need to take a screenshot of it. Now next one, in deploy, since we have already selected, we have already created an application in AWS, click on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk, like this one. Then your application name and environment name will come by default. So are you getting this screen, this one? Yes? Okay, so please take a screenshot of it. See, in Viva, external will ask you what is the difference or between the application name and environment name, or how will you recognize which one is the environment name and which one is the application name. If you notice carefully, see here, env option is there and env keyword is there. So env stand for environment. Okay, so whichever name is there, okay, dash, if dash env is there, then it shows that this is the environment name. So please note it down in your notebook or in laptop also. This type of question they will ask you in Viva. Ma'am, repeat please. See here, in deploy provider, select
Ma'am,
it.
from build stage. Build stage you have to skip, right?
Yeah, just wait a minute. This one, see. Skip the build stage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now next one here, click on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Why? Because we have already created an application in AWS Beanstalk only, Elastic Beanstalk. Okay, so these three options or these three fields will come by default: your region, then application name and environment name. Okay, now take a screenshot of it. In Viva, they will, external may ask you one question like how to recognize the environment name. So see carefully here, env stand for environment name. Okay, whereas in application name there is no env. Okay, so whichever name is there, if it is connected with the env, then it indicates that it is the environment name. Okay, so please take a screenshot and then click on the next button. Then later you will get a review of it. They will show that this is a step 1, your name. The step 2, GitHub version 2 is selected. Step 3, no build stage. Step 4, add deploy stage. So are you getting the review of your pipeline?
Ma'am, can you repeat the previous step, ma'am? Previous one, previous slide.
Okay. See here, this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Click on AWS Elastic Beanstalk.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Then region will come automatically.
Ma'am, my region come automatically different one, ma'am. Ohio करके ma'am. US East Ohio.
It's okay. No worries.
Okay,
Next,
ma'am.
application name. Are you getting this one application name?
Yes, ma'am.
And later, are you getting this one environment name?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
Done.
Now take a screenshot of it. Highlight
Okay.
your deploy provider, application name, and environment name.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Pratik not getting application name and no, you should got it now. Okay, good. Now click on the next one. And please don't forget to take a screenshot because later we are going to delete the whole pipeline since we are doing the experiments on the free tier account. Okay. So in future koi extra charge na ho. That's why after every practical we are going to delete everything. So please take a screenshot of it. Now next one. See in the next step, you will get a review of your respective steps, like respective stage. First, you have created the pipeline name, then you have selected a GitHub version, then step 3 will be there, step 4 is add deploy stage. So are you getting the review of your pipeline? Yeah, so please take some time and just simply read it. Just see whether your application name and environment name is correct or not, which GitHub version you have selected. Just simply read it. If possible, try to take a screenshot of the whole page if possible, because I tried my best. It couldn't work for me, so that's why I took a simply screenshot of the step 4 and then I highlight the create pipeline. So please take a screenshot of your review page. Control S to save, yeah. Or you must be having snipping tools, right? Use snipping tools. Take a screenshot and then click on the create pipeline. Done? After clicking on the creating pipeline, you should get this message. Congratulations, the pipeline that is named demo pipeline has been created. And you will see source and one more. If you scroll down, deploy. So 2 parts will be there.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you getting this screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So please take a screenshot of it. Here, highlight your demo pipeline name. This one. I have taken two screenshots, the source one and the deploy also. See, you can see source one and deploy. If possible, try to take a screenshot of the whole page. If not,
Yes,
you
ma'am. You
can.
can zoom out the web page and you can take the whole
Okay,
screenshot.
okay, okay, okay. No worries. So please take a screenshot of it. So it shows that we have successfully created the pipeline. So half or more than half experiment is done over here. Just let me know once you have take a screenshot and then save it. Okay. Done. Okay. One student is done. Deploy shows in progress. Okay. Then wait for some time. See here mine was also in progress. You can see the difference between that. If it is if it is successful, then you will see the correct button. If it is in progress, then you will see the blue button, this one. In Viva, again external will ask you, okay, which this symbol indicates what? It indicates that your respective pipeline has been successfully created, and this blue one, it indicates that your respective pipeline is in progress. Okay. So please try to note down the little details of every practicals. Okay. Done. Now please scroll down. So those who have finished deployment, please scroll down and see there is AWS Elastic Beanstalk term is there in blue color. Please click on it under the deploy. AWS Elastic Beanstalk term is there in the blue color. So
Ma'am,
please,
please wait.
okay, okay, fine, fine. So deployment is in still progress.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, just those who have finished now, please click on this AWS Elastic Beanstalk. You will get this screen, application, your application environment, like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Got it? You will wait for your friends. So those who are getting this screen, no application environment, please take a screenshot of it and highlight simply your environment in. That's it. Manish and Anurag, just let me know once you have finished with the deployment progress. Okay, Anurag's okay, it's done. What about Manish?
Ma'am, 1 minute. I'm taking screenshot.
Okay, okay, fine.
Ma'am, after that, what we have to click on deployment?
See here under the deployment, you will see AWS Elastic Beanstalk, blue color. So please click on it. It will open a new screen in the new tab. So you will get this screen, application AWS environment, this one. So please take a screenshot of this application AWS environment. Done? Okay. Now here, can you see under the URL section there is one link. Please click on this link. Under the URL section there is one link. Please click on this link. After clicking on it, are you getting this message? Congratulations, you have successfully created a
Yes,
retrieve
ma'am.
source application and all. Are you getting? Okay. So please take a screenshot of this message. Congratulations, this one. And please save it. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now please open your GitHub account, which is already there, and open the respective that AWS code deploy. जिसको हम लोगों ने repository fold किया ना, just simply open it. In that, just scroll down. Here you will see index.html file. Are you getting this file, index.html? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So please take a screenshot of it and highlight this index.html file. Done? Okay. Now index.html file, that is, open this file. Open this file. You will see the HTML code.
Ma'am,
You will
which
get
file?
the,
Which file?
sorry?
Which file should we open?
See this one, index.html only. The one which have highlighted, no? This one. So please click on index.html. It's a HTML file, simple tags are there. I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
you must
Yes,
be
yes.
familiar with this H1 body, head, style tags. You know this HTML, right? HTML tag formats.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So now here, go to the line number 30 and 31. 30 and 31. You will see the message. You have successfully created and all this thing. The one which I've got, see this message. This congratulations message, okay? So now, this one, just simply delete the message and type anything like this is class something, any simple statement. Delete this message, this one, and type anything. I wrote thank you message. You can delete the whole lines and type anything. Just don't delete the H2 tag. This one. Open and close tab. Type anything. After that, scroll down. You will see commit changes button is there. Are you getting this screen? This one?
Ma'am, we cannot edit. I mean, I cannot edit that line.
You can't edit.
Yes.
Simply. Acha, हाँ, just sorry, I forgot to mention it. Open the index.html and then see on the right hand side top there will be edit option is there.
Yes, yes. Edit this
Sorry,
one.
I forgot to take a screenshot of it. Click on the edit or your friends are saying pencil icon, yeah, and then edit it.
Ma'am, we have to take access of this.
Yeah, take a screenshot of it. Just type any statement, simple statement. Please type simple statement. Don't type any funny statement because it will attach into your respective practical. So please type simple and logical statement. After that, take a screenshot of it. Highlight the lines 30 and 31. Then simply scroll down. You will see commit changes box is there. By default, this option is selected. Don't do anything over here. Just simply take a screenshot of this commit changes and then click on the commit changes button. What it shows that you have edited and you are simply saving the respective edited text in the index.html file.
Ma'am, we have to take access.
Yeah, please take a access of this commit changes, this one. So it is a proof that we have committed the changes in the index.html file. Just let me know. I'll wait for a few minutes. Done? Okay. click on the commit changes. Then later, see again, you will get this screen. After committing the changes, again they will give you a message that you have created a demo pipeline in that in progress, that your sources just we have
Ma'am, can you show?
sorry.
Ma'am, can you show previous SS?
Ha, wait a minute.
Previous.
Ha. This one
Okay, ma'am. Done.
done. Click on the commit changes. You will redirect to this page. So are you getting this page?
Ma'am, we are not redirected. We have to go there.
So you have to go to the new tab. Okay, because I have redirected to this page. Okay, so go to that code pipeline tab. In there, you will see source and deploy. It's in progress. Why it is showing that it is in progress? Because just now we have committed a changes in the index.html file, the GitHub file that we have linked to the AWS. Okay, so whenever you do any changes in that HTML, they will again build a pipeline for it, and they will show the in progress and the report for it. So are you getting this screen? So this one.
Ma'am, I had my deploy in progress, not the above one. Like the source.
Just wait a minute. What?
Ma'am,
This source.
you have shown that the source
Source
one is
one.
getting in progress, but my deploy one was getting in progress. Now it's successful.
The source is still in progress.
No, the source never went on progress.
Okay. The
Only the
deploy was
deployment.
went. Okay. Because mine shows that it is in progress, and then later deployment is done. This one. But are you getting this deployment code? This one. See, later you will see both are in progress, or both not in progress. Both are successfully created. Just wait for a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting that source update index.html.
Coming created. Well, sir, no. It should show just now you have committed the changes, so that's why it's done like that. Can you repeat once after commit? Okay, just wait a minute. Commit the changes. Okay. After clicking on commit the changes, just simply go back to your code pipeline. This tab, AWS code pipeline. There you will again get the message successful demo pipeline has created. Wait for few minutes. Then source and deploy will be there. They will be in the progress. After that, they should show the successfully pipeline has created this message, green color. Those who have done, please take a screenshot of it and highlight the pipeline execution ID. This one. Done? Yes or no? No. Okay. Okay, we'll wait. In progress deploy. Okay, fine. Now it depends on the internet connection again. See, those who have finished, no? Here again, please click on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Those who have finished, under the deploy, please click on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk.
Yes, ma'am.
Done? See, you will get the
Yes.
same message. This one, like
URL.
this. URL. Wait, this one. Please click on the URL. 12 hours ago after success. It's okay. For time, it's okay. We'll see that time later. But if it is successful, just click on the AWS Elastic Beanstalk. Then after that, click on this URL button. So are you getting the screen? Didn't change for me, no?
Same, ma'am.
Same
It
screen,
didn't
no?
change for me.
So this one?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Even I also got the same screen.
Ma'am,
Okay.
after refreshing, it is
It is
changing.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got
After refresh it comes.
very good because I got the same screen, so I didn't take a screenshot of it. Okay, so if you're
Ma'am,
huh?
we have to take access of that URL part.
No, don't take a screen access of URL part. Just follow the steps or click on the URL. You will again get the green this one screen like that. Refresh it, and then you will get your message. So now take a screenshot of the your message. So here you will see the difference between the previous one and the last one, and you can also show it to the external. So what it means that कि suppose एक project है ठीक है and so many developers are developing the respective new codes to it okay and suppose अभी मेरे को new code add करना है to the respective application I'll not contact you okay we'll share the GitHub account or any S3 or code commit accounts are there many options are there in that I'll go to the HTML file index.html I'll do the required changes and then again I'll create the build pipeline. So what will happen? It will automatically update into your live application. So this is the demo application. Okay. So we have not created any code. We simply fork the code from the GitHub account. So if you want to create any code or if you want to explore it, then you can do it in the next practicals or in the at home also you can do it. Understood? So in external, what is the output? Which outputs are important? This one, the first screen, that is congratulations. Understood how to create the pipeline, then how to commit the changes, and then how to again save the changes, and then again refresh it with the respective GitHub account. So are you getting it? This experiment number 2, or is there any doubt in experiment number 2? Yes, and is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. And one more thing, have you taken a screen clear? Okay, good, very good. Screenshots आपने लिया है because in the next one we are going to simply delete the pipeline. Time is 12 hours ago. It's okay. We'll see the time. We'll see the time because it should show just now only. Done. Screenshot आपने लिया for before and after the congratulations message.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we'll delete the demo pipeline. See here, just simply scroll up. There will be edit option. Click on the edit option. You will get this message, this one. Now there is no need to take a screenshot. I'm simply showing you how to delete the respective pipeline because it is necessary since we are working on the free tier account. So it should not charge any extra paisa in the future. Okay. So are you getting this screen? This one, demo
Yes, ma'am.
pipeline. Okay, now here
Yes, ma'am.
click on the delete button. This one. Then you will get
Ma'am,
this
can you
message.
repeat?
Okay. See here, scroll up. There is one option called as the edit one. Click on that edit option, edit demo pipeline. You will get this screen. Now here, click on the delete button. See, remember this step. Suppose if you want in free time, if you want to create again the demo pipeline, okay. So once you have finished with the work, don't forget to delete the pipeline since we are not using any charge account. We are using a free tier account, okay. Now delete it. You will get
Ma'am,
this
SS
message.
S
Now
of this.
no, don't take any SS. Confirm environment termination. Okay, so this is your environment. Simply copy this environment and paste it over here. Copy and paste it over here. Done?
That screen, ma'am. I didn't get that screen. Only I've
You're not.
got the to confirm delete. Please type delete, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, okay. Then click on the delete. I mean, sorry, type delete button.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Got it.
was asked to type delete once.
Deleted that.
Ha. After that, you should get this screen. This one. Are you getting this screen now?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Because so I missed I think something. Okay, just wait a minute.
Ma'am, we have to type delete in that.
हाँ डिलीट करने के बाद आपको कौन सा स्क्रीन आ रहा है बिकॉज आई मिस
Uh,
सम स्क्रीनशॉट आई गेस
Successfully deleted, ma'am.
ओके देन नेक्स्ट वन
An empty folder then.
ओके देन एम्प्टी फोल्डर ओके जस्ट वेट अ मिनट हाँ टाइप योर एनवायरनमेंट दिस वन AWS इलास्टिक एनवायरनमेंट इन सर्च हाँ सर्च इन सर्च टाइप AWS इलास्टिक एनवायरनमेंट in the pipeline are you getting can anybody share your screen I'll just stop sharing my screen
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing.
okay okay now go to the in that no. Can you please open the next the previous tab AWS? This one.
Ma'am, we have to take our successfully deletion SS.
No, don't take any screenshot. अभी कुछ screenshot नहीं लेने का है. It's simply we are deleting the previous one. See, go to here AWS app Elastic Beanstalk page. This one. Click on the environment on the left hand side. On your left hand side, first one. See first one. First environment. Environment.
Now we can terminate it from the actions. There's an action terminate button.
Then you have to create again this one, no? You have to go to the instance and then you have to check actions like that, no? See that is the second step also. We can do that also. See here, just wait a minute. Click on this thing. Select the environment name. Select the environment name. See, no. There is one. What do you call it? Small circle is there. Small circle beside the environment on your left hand side. Correct. Now go to the action. See on the top. Go to action. Yes. Click. Now see terminate environment is there. See the last option. Last one. Terminate environment. Now click on it. Now you will get this screenshot. Now simply copy paste this environment name. First line. In the first line, you will see the environment name is there. Permanently terminate AWS ENV. Copy it and paste it over here. Paste it. And then click on the terminate button.
Ma'am, no screenshots.
Don't take screenshot. We have done with the practicals. Now we are simply deleting the code pipeline. That's it. Okay, just wait for a few minutes. It is terminating your environment. Is everyone please follow the same steps? Don't forget to terminate it. Yes. What about the others? Have you finished it? Because it again depends on the internet speed also. That's why it will take. No, ma'am. Okay. Just let me know once you are finished with. Do we have to delete code pipeline also? Yes, we have to delete the code pipeline. That we have performed in the previous steps, no? Before these steps. See now you can see pipeline. This one. Yes, same. Yeah, yeah. Correct. Now we are simply terminating our environment because again we are not using the charged account, right? We are using free tier account. That's why these steps are necessary. No matter how busy you are, once if you want to if you are working on the in the AWS, okay, and once you are finished with the work, please don't forget to terminate the respective environment, or else it will simply charge you. Now I don't know the charging amount, but yeah, it will charge you if you forget to terminate the environment.
Time is done.
It's done.
Yes, ma'am, it's done.
Okay, so those who have finished, please click on the again environment just to recheck it. Let me share my screen. I'll share my screen. Okay, I'll share my screen. Now see here, click on the again environment, then select your environment name and just check. All these options are disabled. It means that you have successfully terminated the environment.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you want to recheck it, restore environment means what? Again आपको वापस से काम करना है, then you can go for the restore environment. But अभी हम लोग को नहीं काम करना है. If you want to work it, then it's okay. But अभी हम लोग को नहीं करना है, तो then simply leave it. Okay, so this is a one step of rechecking it. One more step is there for rechecking it. See here, EC2 dashboard. Please in the search box, please type EC2 in the search box. In AWS Management Console, in search box, please type EC2 and then click on the instance. It is taking time. Yeah, it depend. Now it is depend on your this thing internet speed. That is why it is taking time.
Yes, ma'am. I click to install.
See, so are you getting this screen? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, instant state is what? Terminated. Terminated means what? We have stopped that respective environment. Okay. So there are two ways to recheck it. Okay. Correct. And if you want to restore it, terminated. So suppose आपको इस पे ही काम करना है in the same application, then you can click on the AWS app here, select it, go to the instance state, and then restore it or start it. Okay. Understood? Again, I'm telling you, please don't forget to terminate the respective environment, no matter how busy you are. Again, otherwise it will simply charge you. Done? So this is how experiment 2 was. Stop the recording. So was it interested or bore हुआ क्या कैसा था? How was it? Shivam, it will take some time. It depends on the internet connection.
I'm interested.
It was interesting, right? Advanced DevOps.
Yes, ma'am.
After terminating, do we have to take a screenshot? No, we don't have to take a screenshot of it. Don't take a screenshot of any terminating. Okay, after that, see here. After that, click on the environment. Just simply recheck it whether your environment has successfully terminated or not. Click on the environment, select your environment, and in the action you should see all these steps are disabled, whereas only restore environment is enabled. So it shows that you have successfully terminated the environment. Actions is disabled. Select the environment name here. Select the environment name. Not a code pipeline. See this screen. This one, environment, elastic. This one. Okay. So have you taken a screenshot of every steps, right, or the important steps? Correct. So
Yes,
please,
yes.
so please arrange it carefully. Mention the steps number. Give a description also, one line description. Okay, and then after that give a proper figure name respect to the respective pictures. Okay, and then add theory and then output of it. No, not output. The last one, conclusion of it. Okay. So by today, I'll not by today, wait. Tomorrow we have a practical, right? So by tomorrow, I'll upload this practical, this one, recording this PPT and tomorrow's PPT on the ERP. Okay. So any doubt till now in advanced DevOps or in DevOps?
Ma'am, it will have the format, right?
Yeah, I have already given a format in the last week. How to delete the code pipeline? See here. Code pipeline we have already deleted, no? Click on the go to the pipeline, then click on the edit demo pipeline, delete, and then type delete button. Jenkins doubt will solve it by today at 8 o'clock. That we have discussed on the phone, right? Okay, so thank you. So if you have any doubt, please let me know. Just don't leave the meeting. Let me save your attendance first. And yes, one more thing, you guys can also check your attendance, whether it is correctly marked or not. So in ERP, there will be attendance module is there. So if you are present, then present will come in front of your name. If you are absent for the respective subject, then absent will come in front of your name. So please check it and then contact the respective teachers or faculty if they have done any mistake. Okay. Okay. So thank you so much. If you have any doubt, please let me know. And kindly prepare this experiment number 2. So by the day after tomorrow, I start asking you to upload the all the practicals on the ERP. I'll give you date and time, and on that you just have to upload it on the ERP. Okay, in the Word format. I hope you have created in the Word format, no, or in the LaTeX format.
Yes, ma'am. Word format.
Word format, no. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so thank you so much, and you may leave now. If you have any doubt, please let me know.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Dinesh, do you have any doubt since you raise a
No,
hand?
ma'am. No, ma'am. By mistake.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you so much. Do study well. Yes, thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can I present my screen?
Okay, okay, sure. wait, let me stop. एक minute, हाँ.
Ma'am, can you check it is terminated or not?
हाँ, see, it is stop. Can you zoom the screen? हाँ, okay, just wait a minute. See here, in instant state, it shows that it is terminated.
Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
so it means it is terminated. Still, if you want to recheck it, click on it. Click on the select the AWS app. Then click on the instant state. See, terminate it is option is there. Then go to the action. Action. हाँ. Wait a minute. See,
Terminate.
so just scroll down. See here. You will see the details. It is terminated. Don't go
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
action over
Yeah.
here. It is terminated. Yeah. You can
Okay.
take a screenshot of it for your record. Okay, if something happen in the future, okay, or customer support ko we can contact. Okay, there is no worries. But still, if something happen in the future, so for your record, for your reference, you can take a screenshot of it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
And ma'am,
हाँ.
and ma'am, in it's 1 minute.
हाँ.
Ma'am, in Jenkins experiment, we have to attach these steps of SS also.
Can you just